Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi. Ooh. Morning voice, you know? Like truly. Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Shadow and Bone Season 2, Episode 4. I watched the 3 first episodes of this Season 2 yesterday with you guys. If you want to see my reaction videos about this episode, I'm gonna put some links into the eye. I'm gonna put the link also for the playlist that I made for Shadow and Bone, for my binge watching also of the Season 1, if you can be interested by that. As you heard at the beginning of this video, we are really early into the morning because we're gonna spend the day together, guys. I'm gonna watch the 5 episodes, you know, that I missed for now, for finishing, you know, this Season 2. Really, we're gonna spend the day together. That's gonna be cool. That's gonna be a lot, you know, also. Because it's not just 5 episodes. It's 5 episodes which are really long, you know, it's 1 hour long. And also, you know that I'm gonna talk during the intro and during the review. So I'm gonna spend my day talking to you directly. Like, I think that I'm gonna drink so much during these videos because of that. But that's gonna be cool. It's also cool to watch a show like that, to binge watch a show like that. And I think that people who maybe never tried this show, now that they have the 2 seasons out like that, they can binge watch it just like that. And like I said yesterday, I don't think that they're gonna feel the gap, you know, between the Season 1 and the Season 2, because in fact, it's not a big time jump, and really they are not introducing again the story, the characters, and oh no, we are just continuing with the characters, continuing with the stories. Yes, I really think that it's a good show to binge watch. Okay, about what happened during the last episode, I had the time to think about it, you know, during the night. And you know about my series, I told you that I have series in which I believe at 90%, some of them 50%, and because of this series, I have other series, you know, which are the consequences of the first series. So because of that, this other series, it's more a 3% thing. And I had time to think about it, and I really think now that Alina, what we saw about her, loving so much, you know, to be powerful, enjoying that so much, being controlled by it, like controlling it also in a way, that thing, you know, about embracing her power so much, and also some other moments with her feeling weak because she's not powerful enough against the Fold, stuff like that. Conversations also that she had with Kirigan into these dreams. I'm beginning to think that that's gonna be a big issue at some point. I think that she's gonna let these powers control herself. She's gonna lose herself. I think really now, like almost at 100%, that at some point we're gonna have that narrative arc, you know, Alina losing herself because of these powers, being controlled by them. Because of that, and because also we had on the other hand Kirigan, who is so weak, who is losing control of himself, who is not going well and all. And about what they said, I have the impression that I understood that Alina, okay, she has 2 amplifiers into her, but in fact the first one, the Stag, she doesn't have it entirely, so she's gonna need the part of Kirigan, you know, willingly or not, alive or not. Because he's so weak, because I can't see already where we can go with this character, I have the impression that he might die during this season, because Alina is gonna kill him to have that part of the amplifier back, something like that. That, you know, it's also a theory in which I believe a lot. And for her maybe to do something like that, to take the control on this situation when during the first season she didn't have the control on that situation, I think that it's gonna amplify, you know, maybe her feeling so powerful, all of that, and if Kirigan would disappear, who is gonna be the villain? Like, okay, the Ford, all of that, it's a threat, it's a big threat and all, but it's not someone, you know, it's not a real enemy. I'm afraid that Alina can become the real enemy. Maybe it's that, the real story of Shadow and Bone, in fact, since the beginning. I don't know, you know, see? I have a big theory in which I believe a lot, and because of that, I have theories in which I believe a lot, but not that much. A little, but really, it's so many if that it's a 3% theory. On the other hand, I have another theory about the prince, you know, who just offered to Alina to marry her. I think that she accepted at the end of the last episode. I was so glad that Mal accepted it also, you know, at least he said to Alina, it's your choice, you do what you want, I would follow you no matter what. We know the relationship that they have, they kissed, they almost confessed, you know, their love to each other, or at least they confessed it to other people. So it was cool to see him reacting like that, not as a jealous guy, not as someone who wants to control what she's doing and all, no, really just accepting what could happen after that. So that, but for the prince, you know, I was thinking since the beginning, when he was introduced as a pirate, you know, as a privateer, I was thinking, okay, you want to do that and all, but you're helping her a lot. Why? Like, okay, for money and all, but there is still a mystery behind that. I don't understand. When they came, you know, into Ravka and we discovered that he's the prince, I was like, okay, so you're coming back with the Sun Summoner, you're gonna have some credits, you know, because of that, and that can be good for you, but why now? Why like that? By lying and all? Something is wrong behind that. And when he offered her to marry him, I was like, okay, it's useful for her because of that, she's gonna be protected by your name, by this engagement and all. But for you, like, you have to find some interest into that. And I think, in fact, that for him, normally it's not gonna be the king, you know, it's his brother who is gonna be the king. But if he would marry the Sun Summoner, you know, the real up to fight against the Ford, you know, the real up, he named her like that, also himself. Maybe it's also his way to have the throne at some point. Like, I think that it could be his advantage into that marriage. And does it mean that since the beginning he thought of that? You know, when he hired Kaz and all to find her, did he have that in mind? It was not for money, he's a prince. So since the beginning, that reason to find her, to get her back, was wrong. It's not for money. I don't think that it's only because of his good heart, because he wants to help her and he wants to get her back, you know, to Ravka and all. He has to find his own interest into that. His own interest, it's the throne. He's the prince who is never gonna be the king. Now, because of her, thanks to her, maybe he can have the throne. That's another of my theories, and again, like the one about Alina at some point being controlled by her powers, or at least feeling so powerful that she's gonna do bad stuff, that theory about him, you know, the prince, doing all of that for his own interest, you know, to have the throne, that's my two big theories about what is gonna happen during this episode. Again, remember that I didn't read the books, so maybe I just said really fake stuff, you know, like, no, it's not possible, you're not prepared with what is gonna happen, and stuff like that, maybe. Or maybe I just guessed, you know, some stuff. I would love that. But you know, just that it's a game that I love to play with shows, to try to understand it, to try to pick up, you know, some clues, to try to guess what is gonna happen next. So that's what I think for now about what is gonna happen next. I think that for this first half of the season, that we're gonna finish with this episode, You know, at first I thought that Kaz war against Pekka Rollins, it would take the first half of the season. Now I think that it's gonna be maybe a little longer. I think that it's gonna take 2 more episodes, this one and the next one, because they're into a bad position right now. He has to make his plan, you know, with Pekka. I have that theory also that the kid that we had just right there with the piano stuff, like Albi, I don't think that it's his son, I think that it's his grandson, because we saw into that flashback Kaz meeting his daughter. So maybe something like that. But we have to see his plan functioning. We have to release also Matthias, you know, from the jail. We have also Nina now, who can be a double agent, working also for Pekka Rollins because she was stupid enough to scream his name in front of everyone. So see, we have still a lot of things right there, so it's not gonna be resolved during this episode, maybe at the end of the next one, something like that. And for Alina, it's gonna be about finding the third creature, but now we have also the marriage situation. I don't know how it's gonna be cut. But yes, the more we evolve into this season, the more I think that she's gonna end this season killing Kirigan and switching maybe at the end. Oh, and I didn't talk about the fact that these memories with Kaz, they are great. I want to discover more about this character because I love him so much, but at the same time it's rough to see it. And we still need to see how his brother was killed. All of that, you know, that revenge against Pekka Rollins, it's really a personal thing, and I think that the end of Pekka is gonna be a big intense moment for Kaz. The fact that he opened himself to Inej, the fact that he told her the truth, and her reaction, like she didn't ask for any details or anything like that, just, okay, so we're gonna destroy him. Like, it was perfect! It was so cool. Yes, I'm shipping some people, you know, with this show, but I'm not blaming myself because clearly this show is written for the viewers to ship, and I'm okay with it. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right now. Remember that if you want, you have my Patreon on which you can have these episodes earlier. We have 2 episodes of advance on my Patreon and they have an extended all 4 reaction part for this episode. I said it, I think that I'm gonna only put extended reaction part, which means that if you're interested only by these videos for Shadow and Bone, you just have to subscribe to the level 2 if you can be interested by that, and also only maybe for 1 month if you're really just interested by Shadow and Bone. It can be appreciated, you know, that little support, but really it's only if you want and if you can, and you can support me right now on YouTube if you can't. Let's go!
Today marks the start of a new era of cooperation between Lantos and Grisha. I'm delighted to announce my engagement to Alina Stark. Together, we will build a better future for Rek.
That was a bit much.
Too much, maybe?
I
suppose I better plan some sort of official celebration.
Now's not the time for parties. Such an affair risks exposure. Kirigan's threat is unyielding.
I'll keep it small. Extended family only.
Oh my girl.
Shia.
Shut the fuck up! David, does he think that she's dead?
You agree to take the second army?
And you know what I think also about the fact that
What about the other creatures?
David maybe is gonna find Alina, is gonna talk about the fact that the amplifier needs to be regrouped, the first one.
You came here from Africa. I came here for you. Not my flag, Alina. You are my nation. Not this one.
Oh, I love that declaration. You're my that kind of declaration.
Believe that once this is all over, it'll just be the 2 of us. A whole world to explore.
Oh, that promise! I'm tired of it. Mali's gonna die, because of that you're gonna go crazy. Something like that. You're insisting too much on that.
If the plan goes awry, promise me one thing. Get out of can, find your brother and never look back.
I can promise you only that Pekka will beg for his death.
She's not gonna leave you, she's not gonna give up on you. But you can without her. Okay.
We'll mimic it in every way. You're going to say you can't do this without me, yeah? And that you hate it when we're angry at each other, but sometimes brothers fight. You're going to open a town for me to club of my choosing. Because when Pekka's got you, I'm going to take it all. That's what we've been saying. There's a cat on town. But otherwise, yes. To all of that. Then let's go.
Even the brother sing.
My son said the streets will be crawling with St. Edward's reverence. They'll provide us with the cover we need. It's all of Pekka's
Good opportunity for you.
clubs all to destroy Pekka's reputation.
It's this thing, you know, which is supposed to give you skin issues.
Nina and I will handle the Emerald Palace. See you there. No mourners.
No funerals.
Cheers, she's gonna say it.
Why isn't it just good luck or be safe?
We like to keep our expectations low.
Nina.
You've been quiet. Ready?
I need to learn the cut. That was Kirigan's way. To lead with fear. You can lead with your hearts. We'll be better.
She's beginning to be impatient because she's feeling weak and useless.
It's all about intention. I like to picture the face of the person I want to crush.
Let's try. No, you don't. They are traitors.
You did it, right? Oh, and she enjoys that also to feel so powerful.
David.
What did I say?
Oh, so you do know him. Kirigan had used Monstrous to create something in the fold. Creatures that do his bidding. The size of two men. With bullets, blades, fire, all simply pass through. And they walk freely in sunlight. I fear that Monstrous may be the only way to kill them. So how was it you managed to get away then? Junior. We tried to escape together, but Inej.
You think she's dead?
Herself to get me out. Kirigan and Alina is a force to be reckoned with, but if this is true, you take that to hunt the firebird.
Or I can do something right now. An alternative to boost my power. Maybe I can tear down the vault by creating soldiers of light.
With what?
No, don't do that.
Don't do
Bad
this.
idea.
It's just gonna go to fall for 400
And now he
years.
has monsters who walk with him.
Give me time to track the firebird.
Like I said, she's impatient. She's gonna do bad stuff to have more power.
I want to understand how Monstrous works.
No. Omits the most consequential detail, the cost. You're asking the wrong questions. Even now, something may extend between you two. A shared bond of some sort that persists beyond what happened in the film. Don't be
You
silly.
share the stag things.
Fragment is out of his hand. But there is still residue of the stag. You've asked me about a link.
You need to kill him.
In some way.
Fabricator co-created an unkillable army made of cogs and bone.
Until the fabricator they are forced Michiania. Blades so sharp it could cut Sherlock.
It's a very
Ah.
My culture is the best myth.
The secret was a myth. This could be the only weapon able to kill Kirigan's shadow creatures. We need to find it. Our mutual friends in Ketterdam might be the perfect crew for the job.
Also. But for now, they're occupied.
Tell you, boss, I have what he wants.
Fuck. Still happening.
Hello? Help us. Please.
Hey!
You're that good.
It's okay. I'm going to get you off this ship.
After I beat you, I'm
A
gonna...
plan.
a reminder
I know I'm too
to anyone
optimistic.
who forgets that I'm king of this city.
Nope.
Do your worst.
Aha!
What's the siren for? Fire possible. Brought in on a Rafkin ship.
Your brother, I did.
$5 back. We can all give them
Not really, but
I hope people want
I think so.
It's starting to recognize. They say the menagerie and sweet shop both got hit there. Sweet shop.
You're making them think that it's your fault.
The path of contagion will be clear. A ship in your harbor spread the disease to your clothes. What did you do, boy? He's lying. No one has the power to spring a prisoner from hell, not even that.
I was the plan! I was right to be optimistic. And I'm glad that you told him the truth, Nina.
I'd reconsider. If you want to see your Kalish prince again, I'll kill everything you love, Pekka. The trick is not to love anything. Your mistake was that you let someone get in.
You have friends, you love
You
them,
sacrificed
you have
everything
Inej.
for and buried him. 6 feet deep.
You did what? You didn't.
What the hell do you want? I want you to remember. Remember what?
He doesn't even remember what he did to you?
Orphans.
Who cares?
I promise to replace the family that they'd lost. They ended up on the streets and they both died. But one of us was reborn.
That way we are seeing him as a kid surrounded by bodies, you know?
You tell me where to find my son!
Ah, I was wrong. Son, not grandson.
Speak my brother's name, and your son lives. Two boys from Leisha. He had a peddling little fortune. He fancied himself as a trader.
You
To
remember?
get rich quite like every other knob who steps foot in the barn. I want you to say his name.
Cause